Are you all right with all these, my stories? We're going to have a meeting. And we called that meeting Jesus 78. And I, came and told everybody, now, we're going to have this special program, Jesus 78. Don't travel out. Stay. Everybody must be here. And one of our beloved sisters traveled. I was preaching here in Lagos because the program was in Lagos. During my preaching, I said, look at this. I said, don't travel. And if you travel and you get back home and your people lock you up with a man, because they had said, you're not married unbeliever, and they lock you up there. And what happens? You cannot control. What are you going to say? I was preaching that in Lagos there, where that lady went. When she got home, they had prepared a man, unbeliever, that they wanted her to marry. And now she came home to them. And they showed her the room where she would stay. When she entered the room, they locked the door with key. She didn't know the young man was inside there. She entered, they locked the door, and they let them there. For how long would she struggle? And while that was going on there, I was preaching it here, that if you travel, when you're told not to travel, and your people, they do, and exactly that was happening. And before she came back, the unfortunate thing had happened. And now, they even did everything. Now, as she submitted, she had no choice. As he come into you, no choice. They did the marriage. Before she came back, they had given her, married her to the unbeliever, and they had consummated the marriage. As she came back here to Lagos, and that time I was the counselor for everyone, everything. And she came to see me and said, sir, this is what has happened. I said, tell me. She gave me all the details. I said, exactly. I preached it when you were away. I said everything. Thank God. This church is not a blind church. Just preaching and preaching. We preach as controlled and supervised by the Holy Spirit.